What's up, y'all? Welcome back to another episode of The Mix. I'm your host, Anniekay Anderson, and we have a very, very, very special guest joining us today. An Atlanta native, we have Jiah in the house.
Yes, thank you for having me.
Absolutely. So exciting. How are you doing today?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm really excited to have you here.
Yes.
And I just wanted to talk about Scorpio season. We're currently in Scorpio season, and we have a Scorpio in the house. So, how are you feeling about, just the weather changing, the mood, the vibes changing, your birthday coming up?
Honestly, I don't be feeling the cold too much.
Me either. Me either.
But like I love fall though. I do love fall, but it's just that cold weather that be getting me. But my birthday is coming up, so I am excited about that, to be honest.
Yes.
It is really exciting.
What day is your birthday?
The 9th.
November 9th?
Yeah, November 9th.
Do you have any birthday plans? You going outside of the country or city? Or?
Okay, so I'm staying here, but a lot of my friends are coming here to see me.
Okay.
Which I kind of don't mind because I don't have to do much.
Yes.
Like, everyone's just coming.
And they're going to take care of you because, it's your birthday.
Yeah. So I'm excited about that. I am dropping a single the week before my birthday, so I'll be doing stuff, for that too. I'll just be in the music vibe, so I'm excited about that.
It's going to be great. It's going to be so good. I'm excited to hear it. Is it one of the tracks you were playing earlier?
Actually, I didn't play that one.
What?
I don't know why. It's so weird. After, I know a song is about to get put out or it's out.
Yeah.
I just don't listen to it anymore.
You probably heard it, so much already.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Just moving on to the next one.
On to the next.
Yep.
Literally.
So I want to talk about your background a little bit. I've learned that, you were pretty active in sports and stuff, from middle school, high school. You're an influencer as well, kind of, but also growing up you kind of had a glimpse into the musical climate with your sister. She was very musically inclined, and then you had a mentorship from, or kind of shadowed someone that was an outcast, right?
Yeah. Okay. Well, so people who work at the studio, I had a vocal coach there and engineer who worked with me. Yeah.
Okay, and I want to say I know how busy it is to kind of be a student athlete. I would say, and just having a super set schedule all the time. I used to do track as well, so I know transitioning from a lifestyle like that and moving into my big girl career, it was a little bit. It wasn't the same. Something was thrown off. So now I really want to know, how was that transition for you, moving from, having that set schedule or just doing things in a set manner to, moving into music where it's, there's really no set schedule in the industry. You kind of have to make
Everything's go with the flow.
Exactly. So how is that transition for you?
Okay, so, when I was in high school, it definitely was, a set schedule, and I did enjoy that. I like not being told what to do, but low-key being told what to do. I like having a schedule, okay, I have to go here, I have to do this.
Yeah.
But I didn't really get that back till just now. Literally, college, I didn't have no schedule. Oh, my gosh. I was doing whatever I wanted to do.
Okay.
But I feel like I low-key needed that time, too, to do that. But now, since I moved back to Atlanta, and it's okay, you're a full-time artist, it's you don't really have time to not be disciplined about it. So, I'm really just getting my discipline back. I was always, creating, but disciplined, I'm just getting that back after, 4 years.
I get that. It's super hard. Even last night, I was talking with Meg, and there's this challenge going around, 75 hard or something.
75 hard.
We're we need to do this.
Yes.
We need to lock in. And we're just writing down the stuff that we're gonna do. So I can definitely understand it being challenging in a way, for sure.
Yeah.
Let's talk about your influencer brand and how it kind of helps push your music in a way, I guess.
Yeah, it does. It does. It's good because I enjoy doing it. I still enjoy taking pictures, getting cute and stuff like that. So
absolutely.
I still enjoy that side even though I'm an artist, but I'm just blessed that I can do both, to be honest, you know?
Yeah, there's a lot of artists who kind of want to hit that point in their career where they're like doing stuff like brand deals and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you've done it pretty early in yours. So like
Yeah, you're right.
How do you feel about that? And just like,
honestly, like I said, I'm blessed. It really takes, I tell people this, like I feel like it's with everything you want to do, like literally anything you want to do. The way to get into it is literally just to start doing it. And whatever level that's at, you just have to do it. Like,
and keep progressing.
Yeah, and keep progressing, literally keep progressing. For influencing, I would say literally just posting pictures, even if you're not getting paid, even if the company is not paying you yet, post it as if they are paying you. Like, make a TikTok as if they are paying you. And you never know, the next time they might reach out and pay you to do the same thing you just did.
I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
So I'm a little delusional. I mentioned this in a previous podcast. But I'm like, if I post something, I want them to send me the products right away.
Yeah, see, like even hair. If you want to promote hair products, start doing your hair with the products you have.
True.
Like, just showcase the products you already have. Like, you just have to start with what you have. Literally, you have to start with what you have.
And that goes for everything.
Mm-hmm. I like literally that. Anything.
So, we can kind of get into your music. Mm-hmm. I was watching your Off the Porch interview, and you had mentioned about working with, like, a producer, Manny.
Manny, yeah.
Are you guys still working together?
Yeah, we do. Me and Manny, yeah, that's for life.
That's dope, because that was, like, that interview was, like, 3 years ago. So that's good that you guys still maintain that.
Yeah, we have.
How important would you say it is to have, like, a producer, a sole producer in your corner, as an artist or even as an independent artist?
I think it's really important, to be honest. It's helped me in so many ways, and it gave me an outlet to really create freely.
Yeah.
And, you know, every producer is different, but I don't know, the ones that come to me, I end up meshing with them. So it usually works, but I definitely would encourage independent artists to find a producer that will build with them and help them work on their sound. It definitely helps. It definitely. Yeah, it actually is really key. Yeah.
Yeah, a producer-artist duo is unmatched.
It is. It really is.
Yeah. Okay, so your music kind of gives lover girl. Mm-hmm. But like, I'm in my feelings and I'm standing on that. But also, you like also talk your shit sometimes, and, you know, be telling these niggas about themselves and shit like that. So I really want to know, like, what in your eyes, who is your target audience? Like, who do you make music for?
That's crazy. That kind of ran through my head today, because like these are still questions that I'm asking myself as I'm trying to build my brand as an independent artist. But okay, so I don't only make music for females. I can say that. I definitely make music for everybody. But I don't know. When it comes to the females, I definitely feel like I make music for the females who kind of underdogs, you know, people, even females who work hard every day and have a dream that they're trying to accomplish and just don't want niggas bothering them. Yeah. At least niggas who just don't have the best intentions. And then when it comes to guys, like, I just feel like I really be on some, like, I'm trying to hustle for real. Like, I'm trying to make money for real. So I feel like when I talk about that, a lot of guys can relate to. And even just the real stuff I speak on, because I don't even just speak on love. Like, I really speak on life and just things that I feel like make sense in life or even don't make sense in life.
And you also tell, like, stories through your songs as well. So I feel like it's, like, listening to your music is, like, also watching you grow as a person, too. Right. So, yeah, I can definitely. Absolutely. It's very, very nice. Yeah, so let's get into Outsider. Outsider kind of blew up, rightfully so, because it was an amazing song. I was watching the TikTok today, and it was like those drop mic videos.
The mic video.
Yeah. How was the reception to that when it came out? Like, were you expecting it to do numbers like
Honestly,
that?
I wasn't. And I was so happy it did. I was like, okay. Because for a long time, I was creating without seeing results.
Yeah.
For a while. And I was like, oh my God, like nobody's listening. Like literally nobody's listening.
I could see, yeah. A lot of artists, like, have had that, and, like,
Yeah.
it can be very discouraging, like, pushing your own music out, for sure.
Yeah. So when I dropped Outsider, and Outsider was on a tape too. So I dropped the project, and I just go off my gut, literally. I happened to shoot the mic video to Outsider, and that happened to just be the perfect song that I shot it to.
Yeah.
So
What were people saying, like, when you dropped it, like?
they were just like, this your hardest song out, like, type shit. And I'm like, okay, now I gotta make something harder. Like, they're like, this might be your best song, like,
Okay.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
And that's what made me like, okay, I need to keep creating, because if they think this is my best song, and Outsider honestly is not a personal favorite of mine at all. It's not. But
Why?
yeah. You said why?
Mm-hmm.
Just because I make harder shit,
Okay.
basically.
And you know that's not, like, your full potential.
Yeah. Basically, okay, it was hard. It is hard. But like I said, yeah, I just make harder music. So to me, in my head, like, it may be, like, down here compared to, like, all these songs I have up here, if that makes sense.
Absolutely.
Just in my head. But also, everyone else only knows what's out, so
Yeah.
it's different.
For sure. And the thing with music is, like, you always kind of have to push yourself, too. So
Yeah,
it's
you do.
kind of good that you have that mindset as well, because you know that you can come up with something better, or just, like, keep feeding the people what they need.
Right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, let's talk about your most recent project, College Days.
Yes.
Just by looking at the album cover and the name, it feels very, like, reminiscent in a way. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, this is like the end of an era for Jiah.
It was.
Yeah,
Oh
that's
God,
what it felt
yeah,
like.
It really
and
was.
I'm like, okay, I gotta know, like, what was the creative process making this album? Did you do it while you were in college, or was it something that you're like, okay, I'm gonna, like, write this era out once you're done?
So literally all of those songs was through that 4-year span. Like, some of them were old as 4 years, some of them were as new as just a month. Like, it was just all songs from that 4-year span, and then I just chose what I chose. But yeah, that's exactly what I had in mind when I dropped it. So I knew I wanted to drop a project around that time.
Yeah.
But honestly, I wasn't too serious about it. I'm like, you know what? I just dropped a project. Let me chill. But it was just like, it felt right, because I was graduating, and it's like, I thought about getting my master's. I thought about going back to school. But then I was like, bro, you're finna be an artist. Like, you're finna do that shit. So that's what I'm doing. But it's like, I had to leave something.
Yeah.
I had to. And it was like, why not? So I just put it together in my room. I literally put the whole thing together myself. And I was just like, I'm going to put this out for me. Like, my graduation gift.
That's amazing.
This is what I want to do. Like,
I love that.
All the classes that I was in, like piano, sight and ear training, and just MIDI classes, recording classes, I just do it more now, basically. So I think that's good. Like, my piano teacher was telling me I need to touch the keys every day. In college, I was not touching the keys every day. Now I'm touching the keys every day. I don't know what the switch was or what it was, but I'm just applying what I've learned now. I wasn't applying it in school. I guess I was just learning.
That's cool. I like that. I'm trying to think of, like, what it could have been. Like, maybe because you were, like, actively in the space of, like, learning it, you weren't more forced to do it every day. But now where you're not, you know.
Yeah, maybe distractions too. I don't know. Maybe definitely distractions. And like I said, now I've just been really motivated. Like, I really, like, want to make a lot happen soon.
And you will. It is happening. You're doing it, for sure.
Right. Thank you.
Absolutely. When did you start playing the piano? Because you weren't only doing it in college, right?
No. So I first started touching the keys since I was, like, 10 at least. Maybe even before that. But I will always teach myself songs. I was just self-taught. I would just play songs that I wanted to sing or that I wanted to hear. And then in college is the first time I did piano lessons, and I did that for 3 years. And now I teach myself. And since I've been teaching myself, I've been making the most progress, which is crazy. I don't know how or why, but I just have. And I at least just, like I said, I take out at least 15 minutes just to touch the keys every day and learn new stuff. Just go further every day.
That's really good. You're motivating me with my 75 hard challenge. Like, I'm just thinking about it. Like, she has all of these things.
I have to. It's like, oh my gosh, yeah, I have to.
Okay, so what is the next era for Jiah?
For Jiah. Okay, so the end of the year, I'm finna wrap this year up. I'm actually about to drop a producer tape with this female producer named B-Lax. And
I think I've heard of B-Lax.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
She's in Atlanta, right?
Mm-hmm. So we're about to drop a producer tape. So the rest of the year, I'll be wrapping that up. But honestly, top of the year, I really feel like I could have album of the year. I really do. Like, I just
this college days was so good that like.
Thank you.
Yeah, I don't doubt that you.
I just have so many songs. Oh my God! Like for the rest of the year, I just want to keep creating every day and just rack up on songs. And I feel like at the top of the year, I'm going to be in a really good place. I don't know, my mood or vibe yet, but I just know I'm going to be in a good place, sitting on some good songs.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. And your previous project, latest project, I'll say, mm-hmm. one thing that I realized is that there was no features on that project.
Yeah.
Are you going to do, like, any, like, artist collaboration soon, or is there anything coming out like that?
So actually, now that I think about it, I've done features, but I've never had somebody feature on my song. And it's not intentional, it's just that's how it's happened, I guess. But I would love to have features, yeah. But features that make sense. Like, I want to listen to the feature and be like, okay, I really love this song.
Yeah. Absolutely. Is there someone in Atlanta that maybe you think meshes well with your vibe? Not even in Atlanta, just any artist in general.
Well, I want a feature from Ghana.
Yes. That'd be so good. Y'all would flow so nicely.
Yeah,
I love
Ghana.
I
really do. I really do. Ghana, if you see this, I want a feature. I really do.
I love Ghana.
But yeah, I have a long list of people I would want to feature with. But off the top of my head, for the city of Atlanta, I would need Gunna.
Absolutely.
For
Gunna,
sure.
lock in.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna lock in. But, okay, for the last question I have for you today, it is something that I asked all of my guests on the mix.
Okay.
It is, what's one piece of advice or just something you've learned that you would that you can tell someone else that's trying to come up in the industry or in their creative lane? What's one piece of advice you can give to them?
Okay, I would say definitely. Okay, I'm going to say the things that you go through, because obviously being a creative and independent gets hard. The things that you go through, just stay positive through it. If you're not dead, you're going through it for a reason. And you just got to see, the positivity in it. Don't let it get you down, because that's just a waste of your time, to be honest. Like, getting down about it is a waste of your time. If you're not dead, you're good. Just remember that and keep going, keep creating. And yeah, be a good person. Do that first. Be a good person.
Facts. Thank you so much. That was great advice.
Thank you.
Be a good person for real. Because
for real. That's first. For real. Be a good person.
Yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode of The Mix with the amazing Jiah. Is there anything else you'd like to leave our viewers with?
Yeah, just stay positive, keep creating. That's what I'm going to say. Just all the creatives, whatever you're doing, just keep creating. Thank you for having me.
Absolutely.
This was fun. Really definitely hope I come back.
Absolutely. Come back when you release that next project.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
I would love to. Absolutely. Okay, thank you guys. See you on the next episode of The Mix.